Hey everybody, what's up? Sorry for the glare. But this is you can see the title down below. My first ever MidtownComics.com or MidtownComics.com package opening. Now, for some of you that don't know what is Midtown Comics, Midtown Comics is located around Times Square basically, according to this, it's located in Long Island City, New York. That's MidtownComics.com, it says. Located around Long Island City, New York. But there's several, I think there's a store located around Times Square. So a lot of you may know who they are. They have their own personal app on iTunes. So, you can download that for free and, kind of order stuff like that. And, sorry about that, there was a motorcycle back in the background. Or a car. Just back to your preference. But anyway, this is a store, a comic book store, that you can go to in person if you're in the vicinity of it, but also order online. Now, just like other comic book stores, like Mile High, and I'm sure other ones out there like Black.A.T.S, and that was my dog in the background. Like I said, like Black.A.T.S and trying to think that Apple's one with that Apple name or something like that in New York. Just like those comic shops, it offers you a variety of the new stuff and stuff from the past, as well as it offers you novelties. Like it offers you graphic novels, junior novels, novelties, like I said, of busts of comic book characters, DVDs, action figures, collectibles, you name it. So anyway, I decided to try them out for a specific reason, because of a certain specific event that's happening right now in comics throughout the summer. And I went to Mile High to see, because I usually go to them first, or even Black.A.T., to see if any one of them had the issue I was looking for. And they didn't. They did not have the issue. So I decided, I'm going to try Midtown Comics. Try a comic book shop in New York. Probably get better luck there. So I went online, I Googled, I found Midtown Comics, because I think I'd been there before. I hadn't shopped there before, but been there. So I decided to finally create an account, see what they had, and not to my surprise, they had what I was looking for, along with some other stuff I don't know I'd be able to find anywhere else. And the prices, surprisingly, are very, very affordable. They actually, I'll say this. I mean, I'm a fan of Mile High. I'm a fan of Black.A.T. and all that. But I think they, along with Black.A.T., are the only ones so far that I've seen that when you're looking for a new issue or an issue of the past, they don't charge you 4 something or 5 something or 3 something, for the condition that it's in. They give you an actual price, on a more realistic standpoint. Now, I'm not trying to say Mile High doesn't do that. Mile High does it great, but I think because of the fact that Mile High is one of the more world-renowned comic shops, they usually want to make sure that you get the best out of your bang or something. I don't know. I really don't know, but what surprises me is that what you would get for $4.99 or $3.99 there for like the latest issue, you get for the price you get if you're walking right into the store here at Midtown, and I think even Black.A.T. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, the issues in here, one of them, like I said, I need because of a certain crossover event, and I'm probably going to go back to them down the line, if not to Black.A.T. down the line with someone, to get the next part. because I do need to get the next part. I just don't know which one I'm going to go to yet to do that. So anyway, what other comics besides the one I needed to get are in here? Well, there were some interesting ones. I picked them up, and let's see what we got here. So this is my first, as the title says down there, my first MidtownComics.com package opening. What was funny as I opened this up is, what's funny about this is I ordered this on the 3rd, and it took them, the order already went through and all that, apparently. But it took them so long to get it out. I don't know why. I mean, I can understand it said 3 to 12 days. And I think you need to do a specific, I think it's because I did do give them a specific shipping instructions. And I think that's what sometimes makes these more expensive, is if you give them a certain specific shipping instruction, like, okay, I want this and I want to pay this in such and such a day, if you have the money to do that. But if you don't, they give you the free option, which obviously takes a little longer. And that's what I took. So, what did I get from them? Well, apparently, they like to wrap them up in a little packaging. Again! And, yeah, there it is. Right there, it says, I think you can see that it says Midtown Comics, NYC, MidtownComics.com. See if there's anything in here. Nope. And by the way, they sent this to UPS Mail Innovations. Oh, and you know what this is? Okay, usually when places send you your comics online, like Mile High, excuse me, like Mile High or Black Cat or Apple or whatever, Big Apple, whatever the name of the comic shop is, and I apologize for that. Or some of the places I've gone to in Lawrence, Kansas, like Mass Street Comics. Usually when you order online from them, from what I remember, you usually end up getting them, just sent together in a pack. All you get is the package here, and inside you just pull out the comics and they're in the plastic foil, which I'm not saying they're not in here. But you've never gotten a shopping bag. Yeah, that's what this is. You never had a shopping bag sent to you. That's pretty cool. So, and it's pretty cool because I like the fact that they're basically acknowledging that you bought these, but they're not just, like I say, shoving them in, putting them in the plastic bind into the plastic, with the wooden back supports and all that. I like how they're not doing that, because what they're doing by doing this way is they're acknowledging, hey, you just shopped with us, here's your shopping bag. I like that, it's kind of cool. They give you an actual shopping bag, and like I said, instead of just putting the comics into the box. So, let's see what's in the bag. Oh. Well, we get a little advertisement here. For 50% off Trinity of Sin, Pandora #1 from DC Comics. 50% off Daredevil Dark Knights 1. Uncanny #1. X-Files Season 10 #1. And the Superman Man of Steel statue by Rags Moles. Or 20% off that. And then over here it says we have up to 40% off on all statues, only to the 30th of this month. Crap. That's a nice looking Catwoman statue. 25% off all DC back issues. Issues 0 to S, I guess. Online, and then they give you a code for it, so that's pretty cool. And then it shows you where it's coming. It says New York City's largest comic shops. It says Times Square, Grand Central, Downtown, and Fall Street. Whatever that is. And this one came from 21st Street. But there's the advertisement. It says economical mail, 3 to 12 days plus processing. There you go. Gives you the date, gives you the addresses and everything, so that's pretty good. The day you ordered. Pretty cool. Let me check my time here. Okay, still got plenty of time. So let's pull these out. There we go. And let's see what we got. Again, as you can see, they do have the back bindings, which is good. But like I said, the biggest difference is, unlike all the other comic shops, they actually give you a shopping bag as if you went into the store yourself and bought it. So let's see what's on top, shall we? First one on top is oh yeah, this is good. First one on top, and I like how they do what the Mile High does. They give you the little stickers that tell you what condition they're in. This is WildC.A.T.S, X-Men WildC.A.T.S, the dark. I think that's the Dark Age, #1, this is #1 from Marvel and Image. It's pretty cool. And the Dark Age, it's pretty cool. And down here we have Transformers, number 14, 75 cents. This is the original Marvel one. Pretty cool. I think I had this one when I was a kid. I'm slowly starting to collect these again. Then down here we have Rogue #2. This is when they started to do the Rogue comics again, and these are one of my personal favorites. I mean, who doesn't like Rogue? And then, the one I was telling you about, the one I needed to get, part of the crossover, bam! Mega Man number 24, Worlds Collide Part 1. That's right, it's right there in my hands, Worlds Collide Part 1. And already people are praising this as being pretty good, but I think they still are waiting. There are some that are still waiting for the entire thing to come around before they pass judgment on it. So, but yeah, those are basically the comic issues I've gotten from my first time shopping or buying from Midtown. WildC.A.T.S, X-Men WildC.A.T.S Dark Age #1. Transformers issue 14 from Marvel, the original run. Rogue #2. And Mega Man number 24, Part 1 of Worlds Collide. And trying to see here, doesn't even look like they put the issue number on Mega Man here, which is weird. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that. But anyway, that's my so anyway, that is my first ever. Hope you enjoyed my first ever MidtownComics.com package opening. Check them out, and that's all I'm going to say. Comment below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll talk to y'all later.